It's week 5 of the...
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback. They go play action here on first down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. The first carry now. This is Williams. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. This defense for the Texans, they were terrific last week in a victory over Kansas City.
I think we're going to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide to keep throwing the ball? Do you try to run it more? Or do you tell the quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. The Texans at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be brought down at the 27. For Williams, there are the numbers from a week ago. Well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple it.
On 2nd down, Colvin, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Let's go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to 18. Pat Surtain up to make the play. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down now, Colvin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now an injured player here, so a stoppage, and that's Jameson Williams who's shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff there are going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Colvin, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
On 2nd down, Colvin, and he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think this.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point safely through, and it's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And all this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the 2nd straight play. That'll wind up as a loss on the play. So now they're staying at 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. And it's incomplete.
You got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And take it right on the 30. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And the Texans will take over. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Off play action. Oliver. Wide open receiver complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the final tally.
As a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Right back to him on first down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 13-yard game yet again, just like last play. They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game.
Those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them. They've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to say, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And we pick up an 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And out he Great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Point after, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. And now the Browns coming out on the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he's got room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I have to admit I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for them.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Now Williams running left. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
As a quarterback, you got to be cautious. You got to understand where the pressure is going to come from. This time, it's a quarterback coming after him. And this time, the cornerback just a bit late getting to him. The penalty assessed.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll set up a throw. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Credit that sack to D'Angelo Malone. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And his kick here is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lynch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards. Off the play fake, Oliver. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. We'll go down the number for getting this inside the 30. 24 yards the game there, another first down as well.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
They'll run on first down. Colvin. And a good-looking run there. So he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop in this first half. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They'll keep it on the ground. Colvin. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Man, we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, Colvin. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The point after is good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Cooper is going to remain in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Browns set to take over. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this up to midfield. 19 yards there on the catch and run. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready. From
the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and it makes the score 21-10. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's in his zone, second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games. I think we need to up that a little. So many times in my career, coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Oliver. Throw left side complete. That's Lynch. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10. And working at the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Man open left side. It's Williams. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Ready.
2nd and 2. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw now on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Texans to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. On 1st and 10, Oliver. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Oliver. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Back to throw. Oliver. And he comes back with one complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Oliver. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is going to have the Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Second and 3. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashad Bateman, 30 yards. And the Browns take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Houston set to take over. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll They'll keep it on the ground. Colvin. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, Colvin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, Oliver. And that is incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away? But that would not be picked off.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Colvin.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a throw here, hauled in. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good pick up there, 21 yards.
He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The extra point up and good, and the lead is up to 18 now. That time a 9-play drive, and it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Again, it's Williams.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, they just do that all the way downfield. Ball ends up in the end zone, but it's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3-and-out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
A slant route caught by Bateman. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They go play action here on first down. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll look to throw again. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, trying to get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll find Bateman once more. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Back now in Houston. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Back to throw here. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's a lot of the loss on the play. Now bring it 4th down. And this one is right through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called, because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Oliver. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
the middle they go. Colvin has some space here.
That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 154 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means it really can't.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Browns are right back in this football game.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off and improved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks. And they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know.
And he's going to go down. They get turned back at the 40.
D'Angelo Malone able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Browns.
Rashad Bateman.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Off play action. Oliver. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side. And all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The Texans send the punter out as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
The former Minnesota Golden Gopher Rashad Bateman leading this offense back onto the field.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Williams.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
First down now with that clock rolling. Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
He's back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the tackle, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete, and he's not going to get there. The defense able to come up with a big stop, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. And the failure to convert and tie the game, now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
On second down now, Colvin. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On third down, Colvin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground. Colvin.
That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
A couple couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the